Hi ladies, hi everybody. It's me once again, and this is a surprise, right? I'm doing two videos back to back. The only reason I'm doing this second video, first of all, if you're new, hi, like, subscribe, thumbs up. If you're returning, hey, great to see you again. I'm grateful for all the questions that you guys have inboxed me and asked. Okay, so the reason for this video, basically everybody wanted to know what fertility clinic that I was using in New Jersey, because like a lot of people said they were calling around, they were telling them they didn't have embryos or this, that, the third. Don't know, maybe I just called at the right time, but I am using Cooper Institute for Reproduction Hormonal Disorders PC. They are at 17,000 Commerce Parkway, Apartment C, Mount Laurel, New Jersey. That is the one I'm actually going to be going to. Actually, I'm leaving this afternoon. So I'm going to them this afternoon. My appointment's at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So I am driving amidst all this coronavirus situation. I am going to be, traveling there this afternoon for my appointment. So thank God they sent me a travel letter. So that is the perfect thing for me. I need that travel letter just in case I do get pulled over and the cops want to know why I'm going from North Carolina to New Jersey, especially with the coronavirus going on. But I feel like I'm going to travel anywhere at this point to get to my end result, which is my baby. So we are actually going to get on the highway here soon, but I wanted to touch base because I did notice that several people were asking me who I was using. So that is who I'm using. I'm actually having my consult with Dr. Check. He is an older gentleman. I went and looked at his reviews. His reviews are outstanding. I mean, they say he's just like phenomenal. If you feel like you can't get pregnant, he's going to get you pregnant. So, he is the way to go. He is the God's honest truth. I'm so happy. I've been looking up their success rates, especially for women over 40. They're pretty good. He actually puts all the cycles that they do for the people, so you get a true sense of exactly how successful or how successful they're not. I don't know what is up with this hair, but okay. Anyway, so people want to know the pricing. Now, I did say this yesterday. So for frozen embryo transfer, which is what I'm doing because I got an embryo donation, the procedure includes embryo thaw, culture, and the transfer. That is $3,350. Now, like I was saying yesterday, the total price for me is going to be $3,850 because of the $500 program fee, which isn't included. But I still say $3,350 is half of the price of the other clinic with 2 embryos still this time. If it doesn't work, I can still do it again, still pay that same thing. I had a chance with 4 embryos versus 2. So that is the plus. Now, because there was a question. Now this is in addition. If I want them to monitor me, and because I don't, and that was where my problem was with the old clinic was, if you're not monitoring, why am I still paying for a package that includes monitoring? If you're not going to monitor me and I'm having to be monitored at home and pay whatever those fees are, so you're telling me I had to pay $7,200 plus the fees that I was supposed to pay, to my local OBGYN, I just felt that that was just a little bit too much for me. So they have packages. So if I wanted to do the ultrasound and blood work package with them, it would be an additional $1,600. So that's for all the blood work that needs to be done. That's for all the ultrasounds that need to be done. That's an additional $1,600. If you just want the ultrasound only package, $800. Blood work only package, $800. So basically $1,600 for the bundle package if that's what you choose to go with. But because I'm not doing that, I'm actually doing my monitoring here in North Carolina, I don't need any of those additional packages. I just need my embryos, my thaw, and my transfer, because everything else is going to be done at this end. They'll be going back and forth with my clinic here to, get the protocol right. They also do other things that are like, if I live from out of town, I want to come in and do out of town monitoring, that's only $280. Out of town pregnancy monitoring, $415. So what I'm going to say to you is their prices are ridiculously low. But what I've come to realize, their pricing is so low because IVF is a covered procedure in the state of New Jersey, just like it is in New York and in Delaware. And those are the states that kind of surround New Jersey. So because IVF is a covered procedure in those states, they get it most people have insurance coverage that covers it, so they're getting the insurance part of it for the procedure. So people that are coming in that don't have the insurance coverage for it, they do it at a cut rate price because they were already getting it through insurances. So I feel like that's kind of a better situation, and why it's so much cheaper in those areas like CNY. I was going to do them. I actually had my consult with those, but I just figured driving all the way to, they have an office now in Atlanta that I was going to go to. I had my consult. I did all that with them. But and the price was great, but after doing everything, I just realized that was a little too much to drive for what I was getting. Now, I didn't think I'd be driving to New Jersey again to do something like this. However, and let me stress this, my wife is from New Jersey, so it's actually working for me because I can go to New Jersey, do what I have to do tomorrow, either go to her family's house or go to my family's house, then come home. So it's more convenient for us in the long run, and it's more cost effective because we're right here and they're right there. So going to this appointment, I'm literally, if I go to this appointment in New Jersey, I'm literally like 2 hours away from my home. So I can literally go home, spend the night with my family, and then come on home. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword for me because I get to do two things, or kill two birds with one stone, as they say, but it just works out for me. So this just seemed more practical, and like I say all the time, I feel like little blessings have been coming to me left and right, because when I feel like I'm just overwhelmed and it's just not going to work. And like I said, even with the diabetes situation, I feel like that was way of God telling me, slow down. Don't just jump on the first thing that you see that looks so good, because everything that glitters isn't gold and everything that looks sweet isn't sweet. And if it wasn't for the diabetes situation that slowed me down and made me have to regulate that, I probably 9 times out of 10 would have already went with the other clinic, spent that money, and who's to know? Like I said, if I would have did the first time and got pregnant, great, because that's what my end result is to get pregnant. But if I was a natural heterosexual female, it would have been happening naturally, but it didn't for me because, as y'all know, back in the early 2000s, I went through IVF. So that was already $20-something thousand right there. So at my age and at everything that's going on for me, I'm choosing to be more financially cautious, because it may not happen on the first time. And if it does happen on the first time, great. My baby had come. 6 months later, I may decide to try to do it again to make a sibling for my child. Now, with that being said, if I'm able to make that sibling for my child, and I'm just throwing this out there, if I'm able to do that, then it's still going to just cost me the same price as what the 2 embryos would have cost me at the other clinic and that one cycle. So especially if I get pregnant just, on the first try, I don't get the second try. It doesn't like they're going to hold that embryo for me and say, hey, you can come back in 2 years and try it again. No, I'm done with that. And then I would have to go back again and pay another $7,200 to have, a sibling. So the way I look at it is, if I'm paying $33.50, but my program fee is already paid, so I'm paying $33.50 plus my program fee, I'm done. My program fee is already there. I'm already part of the program. So if I want to go back in another 9, 10, 12 months after the baby's here and do it again, I just pay the $33.50 unless the prices have changed. But from my knowledge, now I was talking with Carrie Wilson. She is their third-party embryo coordinator, or third-party fertility coordinator. So she's who I've been interacting with. She's amazing. I want to say she's absolutely amazing. When I called at first, she did think she did not have any matching embryos. So I want to stress that. So for some of y'all who said you've called a lot of clinics and they said they don't have any, she told me when I first called there that she didn't think she did. And I was just on the phone. I got really depressed. I'm like, okay, this I've been doing this for so long. I don't know where else to turn. You guys have the best pricing, but I just didn't know. So she told me, well, hold on a minute, because I think I do. So it's like, okay. So I held on. She's like, oh my God, I do. It was another patient that actually had selected these particular embryos that she was thinking about, and then they decided not to do the embryo adoption. I think the husband backed out of it, changed his mind, didn't feel that they were ready for it. So those were still there. But in the course of our going back and forth, now that was when I first talked to them on Tuesday of last week, I believe it was, when I first talked to them. Then she had to send me over the new patient paperwork, this paperwork package here. When she sent that over to me at that time, she had sent me an email and said, give me a quick call if you can. I was like, okay. She said, well, I searched our database and we actually have more selections for you that I didn't know, because I didn't quite want Caucasian, of course. I wouldn't mind a Caucasian embryo. I'm okay with a Caucasian embryo, but I just want something that kind of reflects my wife and myself. So when she went through her database, she found some embryos that would work. So I don't know what you're looking for. I can't say what you're looking for. You may be looking for something totally different than I am, but she found what I was looking for. So I don't know what your particular, interests are, what you're looking for. I don't know. But tomorrow, when I'm in my appointment, I will be trying to film as much as possible. When I get there, I'll be trying to film. I just kind of want you guys to see what the ins and outs of all this is, and how it goes, because tomorrow it is official. I will be going into the Cooper Institute for Reproductive Hormonal Disorders in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. So I will be in New Jersey tomorrow, or probably tonight, but tomorrow for the appointment. And then I will get that video to you guys out ASAP, especially because I'm not doing an introduction to my videos right now. Because like I said, I lost my old phone. It had all that good stuff in there, so I'm not even doing no editing. What you guys are getting is the raw, real deal, because I figured this is life. This is what's going on. I don't have to make things super pretty for you to understand what's going on in my life, or, I'm not trying to be flashy. I just, guys, want you to see this is what it is. This is my journey. This is my journey to motherhood. 46 years old. I have been doing these videos now since last July 6th. I actually posted the first video on my birthday last year. So, and I was just turning 46. So it's been, and I honestly, I would have thought I would have been pregnant by now. Like, honestly, I really thought I would have been pregnant by now. But I've had so many roadblocks. And when I tell you, I felt like, and then the coronavirus hits. Who thinks COVID-19 is just going to hit and be like, right out of nowhere? It just hit and just blindsided me. And I'm like, I'm just getting over this diabetes situation. I'm just getting over what they're telling me about my diabetes, how I'm going to handle this, how I'm going to handle that. And then I get blindsided with COVID-19. So I'm thinking, oh God, things are just done for me. But I'm going to tell you, God is amazing. He opened this door. They're still doing it. They're still doing transfers. I'm in just to see how it goes. Hopefully tomorrow they tell me some of the most amazing things that I ever want to hear. But I want to thank you guys for listening. Once again, like I said, if you're new, hi, stick around, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being an ear to listen to. Thank you for your questions, because your questions do help me to know what to film next, because you're asking these questions. So I just want to thank you for being you, and thank you for doing this journey with me. Baby dust to all of us, baby dust. And hopefully tomorrow we have some good news and I can send you a video and let you know what's going on. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.